Hi everyone, I'm Sunny and I just noticed that's not aligned. Sorry. So I have a new reading for you guys. It's going to be a yes or no format, and the question for today's reading will be about whether you will be receiving a source of income soon. It's a yes or no question. So I have 6 piles you guys can choose from, top to bottom, left to right, pile 1, 2, and 3, followed by 4, 5, and 6. So remember, if you need more time to select the pile or piles of your choice, you're more than welcome to pause the video and then think of the specific question you're thinking about and when it comes to your source of income, and that will be your response, right? So this is just a confirmation. I will start with the first pile now. So pile number 1, you guys have the 10 of Wands upright, so this is a yes for you. You will be receiving money. However, your source of income will be a challenge for you because it's a lot of work and effort, and maybe I don't think you plan to put that much effort into like winning that source of income you're thinking about. So that's why it's a bit of a challenge, or somehow it just makes you fatigue. I feel like you're barely pushing through, like maybe you're running on low fuel and you're really pushing your body into working, maybe because of the season, or it's just heavier work, or you have to be very resourceful, for example. So it's one of those things where you have to push through. I keep thinking of this one, push it to the limit. Why am I thinking of that song? I don't know if that's even the name of it, but I just think of like that Scarface, right? Scarface. Anyways, you're more than welcome to sorry, my throat's terrible. You're more than welcome to pick up your own interpretation of this, but this is a yes, and it's going to be, and if I had to give you a time frame, it's about the time frame that you're expecting. It is soon, right? But it's a lot of work soon. It's just, or a lot of work to just find out that it's going to be soon. So that's what I have for you. And I actually even feel that this pile specifically is aimed towards bills, like your payments and stuff like that. It's like, it's not even leisurely money that you can use. So pile number 2, you guys have the Knight of Swords upright. So this is a yes for you. You're more than welcome to get your own interpretation. And for this interpretation, for me, excuse my voice, let me just take a sip of water. It happens pretty frequently now. I think the dry weather's the reason for it, but this is a yes. You're going to have a source of income coming in soon. I think it's going to be faster than you think, or pretty fast, or at least fast money, or money that comes in a way that's fast. I think of online money, for example, something being deposited, like example from your paycheck, direct deposit, right? And it's directly deposited into your account pretty fast, or faster than you thought. Like, oh, I was going to use this money on Friday, but it ends up being that it was deposited on Wednesday, for example. Like, that's the kind of speed I'm saying, that it was faster than you thought and anticipated. Soon, but not that soon, right? Not saying, I don't even know what day this is going to be posted, but I'm just saying, like, an example. And you were asking about that on Monday, right? So it is fast. Or example, it's like online money. That's kind of fast, like where it's money that is movable fast. That's what I'm saying. Fast, like fast in a way where you know that like where it's at, like the online banking stuff, like Apple Pay or stuff like that. You get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it's pretty fast money, and I don't think it's necessarily like the kind of physical money for the most part, but you just take what you will from this. But yes, you're going to be receiving a notification from this pretty soon. So next, pile number 3, you guys have the 9 of Cups reversed. So pile number 3, this is a no for you. You will not be receiving a source of income soon. That doesn't mean it's going to be no forever, right? It's just not in the time frame that you're thinking, or not in this moment. Likely because you missed an opportunity or something, or it's just you thought you were going to get something and you didn't. Like, it feels like there was false hope or false sense of beginning, where you were relying on that and then you didn't get it. So it feels like that, where it's like you put your hopes in a basket. I think that's a saying, and it didn't pull through. So that's what's feeling. It's a no for now, in a sense of time frame, where it might not be within the next week or two. Maybe in the next few weeks you could get your next source of income, but it was that until you make something useful. Well, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Not necessarily useful, but when you finally get your wish granted, where you're fulfilled with money, it's going to be in a time frame where you feel that you finally feel like things are going through. Maybe it's just not the right timing, right? So timing is a big essence of, I can't even say stuff here. Timing is of the essence in here. So thank you, pile number 4. And pile number 5. Wait, no, that was 3. I'm sorry. Pile number 4, you guys have the Queen of Wands upright. So this is a yes for you. Sorry, I should have gotten a close-up. Get your own interpretation of this as to why this is a yes of your source of income. But you will be expecting money soon. And because it's wand energy, it's something that's fast, right? So I feel that it's fast, but not that fast. I think in the next few weeks, maybe. Like example, like a paycheck. It could be a paycheck. It's like given in the next week or 2. That's a good time frame. Or like you're like, well, it's not that fast. It's not like I have that type of income. Well, it'll be sooner than expected within the month, right? It could be like that. So of course, the amount is not something I'm going to say because everyone will be different. But I do think that if you receive something, it's going to be from a female, or like a female boss, or your mother, or your cousin, or something that's like owed to you by a female friend, or someone that's mature, or someone that's going to be very responsible. And I feel that they have a bit of a temper, so that's your source of income. And that's why I feel it just feels like a female. I didn't feel that specifically for other piles, but I feel that a female specifically would aim to give you something that is owed, or something that they usually give you, or just something that, like example, like you have a female boss, like they give you your paycheck. So that's what I have for you. You do with that what you will. I'll just keep it simple. I think I went too detailed on the previous pile when I'm like, I should keep this fast. Pile number 5, you guys have a 4 of Pentacles reversed. This is a no, and it's a no for now, not a no for never. And you will not be getting a source of income soon because things are a little bit unstable. So I think that you mismanage money, and I feel that's why you're kind of like trying to make ends meet, or you didn't invest in, or like if you did invest yourself, example, in something like, let's say a house, it was bigger renovations, or something that was big payments, if you're like, I didn't see that through, now I have to like find money elsewhere because my paychecks aren't like cutting it, or I'm just like laid off, or I'm depending on like, what's that thing that people apply to, not social, I forgot. Unemployment, why did I forget that? I'm sorry, but I just feel like maybe it's one of those things where you're kind of tight on money and you're trying to make ends meet, and you're like, I'm hoping for good news. I'm sorry, this isn't the news you wanted to hear, but this is a no for now. And of course, this is going to be a no that it feels like it's a fast changing no, so don't worry about it. It won't take that long. But it's just not a no from when you thought the time frame was going to be. So do with that what you will. And thank you, pile number 5. So pile number 6, you're the last pile, and you guys have the Ace of Swords upright. So this is a yes for you. You will be receiving a source of income soon. So it's going to be pretty fast money, and I think that you're finally reaping what the opportunity that you sought out in terms of finances. So good for you. I'm happy for you. I think it's interesting. I think you put a lot of work into it, but it's not the kind of work where it's like manual work. It feels like you figured out an idea that worked for you, and even though it took a lot of energy from you, it worked out. So this is a yes. It's interesting, but I just feel that you are enjoying yourself. I think it was likely because of your communication. Maybe you're someone that's really good at advertising, or someone that's a good salesman or sells their skills, or someone that is good at, like example, talking on the phone, and you work in customer service and you get great commission. It could be one of those things. So yes, you'll get money soon, and likely it could be, it feels like a previous pile, I don't remember which one, but it feels more that you're talking about money that's going to be earned online, something like that. It could even be like, who isn't nowadays? Most of the time they pay you through your direct deposit and stuff. Usually it's cash money is more like, I always relate cash money more to like laborious work, because it works a little bit different, but I still count it, just different. But yes, kudos to you, pile number 6. You guys will be getting your source of income when you expect it, or probably sooner than expected. So thank you, pile number 6. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. So I'll see you soon. So bye, everybody.